It should be just like, when you come into prison, or, you usually are observant at first, and, you just observe what's going on at their unit, or you observe how the flow of things or the schedule. And it should be the same way, when you go in or return in society and you're going to live with somebody. You have to take into account that life has went on without you.
There's just so many things that you're going to encounter when you get out that we can talk about this right here about different bullet points like we are. We could write a book, we could put it in a manual. Here are some of the popular issues, the common issues that people go through. But real life relationships are so diverse and so complex, we can't anticipate all of the variety of issues that somebody will encounter. And so with that being said, people have to have the right attitude or mindset, knowing in advance that there will be challenging situations, unexpected turns of events, and they have to just resolve within themselves that they're going to deal with this, in a patient, charitable, generous manner, rather than freaking out every time something doesn't go right. You encounter something you didn't even think about. So one example of that would be privacy. The privacy of the family that you're now, back in their home. So for example, when I got out, I paroled to my aunt's house. It was just her. And so now it's just she and I. There's no kids, there's no one else, it's just she and I. And she had lived a life, largely, a private life. And so now people are coming to the door looking for me, and maybe I'm not even there. So she wasn't used to that. Mm-hmm. And then she didn't necessarily know who these people are. Right. And so, especially like if your family's not really comfortable with the whole, ex-convicts, formerly incarcerated folks coming over, then now you live there and people are coming to the door all the time, or they're calling the house. Now the phone is ringing more often, which that's kind of, in 2021, there's not as much of a problem as it used to be when people had landlines, but privacy. Also, I have not lived there. I have not lived in that house for 15 years, I want to say. No, maybe 14 years. She still gets junk mail in my name. So you're living in a home where now people might be coming to the house looking for you. People might be calling the house. You're getting mail sent there, and that may or may not be something that they appreciate, because now there's just more activity going on in the house, right? Like that's something I don't think many people have thought about, what kind of activity they're bringing to the house just by virtue of their presence. So take some of those things into consideration as well. The household schedule, the way, your family or friends, whoever you're living with, the way they do things, what their work schedule is, the school schedule, how they clean the house. All of those things need to be thought about. But like I said, it's so complex. There's so many different issues. We can't anticipate all of them. And so really what's important is the commitment to having the right mindset and attitude when they encounter all of these challenges, which is to be patient, be understanding, charitable, all of that when dealing with just the variety of things that are going to come your way.
It should be just like, when you come into prison or to a new unit, you usually are observant at first. And, you just observe what's going on at their unit, or you observe how the flow of things or the schedule. And it should be the same way, when you go in or return in society and you're going to live with somebody, you said it, before you come in and want to make changes or try to change things, you should see, how the family operates, or even if it's, you are a husband or a father and you're going back to where your children, if you've been gone for a number of years or even months, and that child or children are used to going to their mother or whoever the guardian or parent is and getting advice, you you as an individual, whether you're a returning citizen that's a man or a woman, and you're going back in a situation with your children or a spouse, you have to take into account that life has went on without you, and you have to be able to ease back into the family life and not come and make decisions like, you have never left, because this can be hard on children. This can be hard on spouses. You just have to slowly adjust. And, I like to use the word patience. Be very patient, easing back into the family life, because this can, like you said, cause a lot of conflict. You have to be mindful, just like you said, with the situation with you moving in with your aunt, the traffic coming to the house, or people, you probably want to be mindful and let whoever you're staying with know that who this person is, or something about them that they might be coming to the house. Even in my situation, I had been gone so long, I didn't know or have any friends other than people that I had met in prison that lived in other cities. So that wasn't a problem of people coming to the house, because I've been gone, and people, they've either passed away, they're moved out of the city. And so it wasn't such a big problem. It was just, me reconnecting with some of my first cousins, and of course my brothers. So